Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. How are you? Hope all is well. It's been a while. How's it going? We just want to real quick talk about the status of term limits in Jamaica. How it really go? Who tabled it? Who supported it? Who didn't? Who didn't table it? So let us have a real quick chat about that because it's so interesting. I uploaded this video today and I must about a few seconds, well, not a few seconds, maybe a minute or two or a little more, talking about term limits. And people are like, no, it's not a good time. It's not a good time. And Hosted and Comfort and one heap of excuses. As if we haven't been going around in circles with this thing since 2010 or before. And it was used as a campaign strategy. So let us have a discussion about it. I think, I don't know, let me see. Let me see who is here. Hey, John Black, good to see you. Welcome. Natural Mystic, long time. How are you do? Divine intervention and mercy. Amen. Carmelita, welcome. Moderator, thank you so much for joining. After Adi as moderator on this page, I keep forgetting. Yeah, so I could talk about this now. Term limit. Good night, Angie. Good night. So, according to, there was an editorial, I think it was in the Gleaner, yes, years ago. Actually, in 2017, there was an editorial in the Gleaner. You're looking at former Prime Minister Bruce Golding. And I am putting Bruce Golding on here because Bruce Golding introduced a bill. Jamaica and Jamaica's parliament, if there's any correction to be made, if I misspeak or, something like that. Good night, East Portland. Guys, wait a minute. Before I go any further, I have to say condolences to the families in Clarendon. I'm sure you all heard the news by now on what happened. I don't even want to go there, honestly. But condolences to the family. I don't know how condolence can help under these circumstances, but it's ridiculous. So, let me see. Hold on. Oh, wait there. Come here. Hold on, guys. Yeah, guys. Sorry about that. So, term limits and the status of it, right? So there was an editorial in 2017 in the Jamaica Gleaner where it said that the parliament had been dancing around term limits since 2010. Since 2010. What year did Bruce resign again? Tell me, at 2010 or 11? I don't even, well, I think at 2010, if my memory serves me correct. 2010. Moderator, tell me. Bruce Golding left office 2010 and the election called 2011. No, sorry, go. It's been a long time. So since 2010, when Bruce Golding introduced the bill, to limit the term of Prime Minister to 9 years. The then opposition leader Portia Simpson Miller flatly rejected the idea. Why did that happen? 2010, Bruce resigned. Election called 2011, late 2011. Yes, thank you, moderator. So, Portia Simpson Miller rejected it on the basis that, well, some people, you know how some people say, first of all, guys, it wasn't just about term limit. It was also the conversation about election dates. That was also a part of certain discussions, right? And Portia Simpson Miller rejected it on the basis that it does not fit with the Westminster model, which we hold on a second. Hold on a second. I have to. Yes, guys, welcome back. Sorry. So the discussion was around electoral reforms, right? That would include fixed predictable election dates, term limits for politicians, and strict rules for campaign financing. As a developing country, of course we needed that, right? Some of the arguments for the fixed elections included preventing the prime minister from manipulating events to seize the momentum and call a snap election, avoiding the temptation to undertake populist measures that could later hurt the economy, avoiding a long campaign with opportunities for currying favor, ensuring that the electoral machinery is not placed under pressure, and allowing the security forces time to put their strategies in place. So, the American model of representative democracy is often cited for having a fixed election date every 4 years, as we know. However, they still have not set limits for many elected officials. And a few years back, commentators lamented that 36 senators had been in elected office for more than 30 years. So this is a phenomenon that, different countries must deal with. We see in political parties in Jamaica even, it has caused problems internally where people are there too long, them don't want to move, them don't want to give up power. Other people from different generation, they must say, listen, it's time to pass the baton. In the case of Joe Biden was really there in a long, long time. But certainly you have people saying, there should be a cutoff age and all this kind of thing. And he did the right thing, which was to back out of running again. So it would be foolhardy to think that by itself electoral reform can make government better. Time limits will not guarantee good government if people continue to show apathy to the electoral process, or if they replace inept parliamentarians with equally poor choices. So the video that I uploaded today, I had to upload one afterwards because when I talk about the term limit, you have some people who are pretending that they don't remember that it was tabled by Bruce, and it was also mentioned in the campaign of Andrew Holness. So what I said was nothing foreign. I am just standing on it and speaking with conviction on it, without any excuses. So if you are one of those people who got offended by that, then it is what it is. So the fact that it was already tabled by Bruce. Let me see something here. Hold on. He resigned 2011. Election was 2012. Hold on. I may think about the inauguration ceremony. That's what I'm thinking about. So, guys, the truth of the matter is, we have tried this before, and may already shown to say, you know, Portia Simpson Miller had said that she was against it and flatly rejected it, and I told you the reason, right? Um, Peter Bunting was one of them who was talking about term limit, but he was talking about it because he's power hungry. So Bunting not in this conversation. We not count him because the people them vote him out anyway. But like I said, guys, I am for it. And without it, there can be a lot of problems, which we've all witnessed in both political parties. So what do you guys have to say to the Prime Minister who said that, he was going to go about term? What have to say? Without the excuses, what do you have to say? I'm looking in the comments. John Black said Joe Biden stepping down because the Democrats asked him to do so. I understand your position on Andrew Holness, but John Black, me not understand what you're trying to say now. Joe Biden stepped down, yes, because he was asked to step down. Yes, because he was demonstrating some cognitive concerns. No, understand that where term limit is concerned, because that is the discussion. And in Joe Biden's case, term limit wouldn't really apply to him because he wasn't there but one term. You understand? If him situation different, but nonetheless, if he was there a long time, of course, term limit. Well, in America, you can't be president more than 2 terms anyway. But you're putting a question mark where Andrew Holness is concerned. Me just tell you, say the man say term limit. And the term limit is 10 years. That's what he said. So that's basically what I was saying. And I say that because it's been written many times in Jamaica regarding this topic that without term limit, voters can become apathetic. I think we're seeing that in Jamaica right now. Because I know a lot of people are like me who believe that no prime minister, no matter what party they belong to, no matter he, she, the old lady, no prime minister or president should want to stay in power more than 2 terms. Why do you need to stay 3 and 4 terms? I don't think that's necessary. People will become apathetic, tired of you. Just like with anything else. Yes, got people here too long, then tired of you. So it's the same thing, and this is why we need term limits. We don't want to see nobody come out here more than 2 term of the truth. Because people we do get tired of you and vote you out because of it. Right? I don't have no agenda, Me not no secret agenda, right? Only know where me stand over here, and it is that welcome back, Carlton. Only know my stance over here, and it's that if Jamaica falls in the hands of Peter Bunting and Mark Golding, it is gonna be a very dangerous situation. They have no fiscal responsibility. We have seen them demonstrate that before. We know what is going to happen to the economy, to the poor people and the middle class of the country. We member them with FinSac. We see how they destroy and buy PMP for $10 million. We see how they cover murder. So them, they are not people for lead party. That is my position over here. And I am saying, numbers don't lie. And if you watch the upload today, you will see where I talked about with Andrew Holness having the slimmest margin of victory in the history of elections in Jamaica. He's under his leadership, his party won by 1 seat. Michonne again, where voter apathy is concerned, which was the last voter turnout in the general election of 37%, which is the lowest in history again. And then in the local election, same thing, lowest in history. So you see, because me can think ahead and predict and prevent things, because that's how my brain work. Me not anticipate a higher voter turnout than 2020. And I am saying that when you have a low voter turnout or any lower than what we saw in 2020, anything can happen. And this is how a lot of political scavengers come to power. People like Bunting and Gold in them. And not because people want them, and because people are apathetic. So I am saying, as a forward-thinking person, what are we going to do as Jamaicans to get the people them to come out and vote? Because if everybody is in a race to the bottom, because everybody is okay with low voter turnout, and everybody is just hanging on to their life, it is not a good situation. Me no know what happened. The people them suck the life out of the people them. Nobody no business with voting. Nobody not participate. So all I'm saying is, it's time to start think and do what makes sense. What is Jamaica going to do to get the voters them to come out? Low voter turnout cause a bigger problem. There's consequences, and we should not be okay with it. So when we say the low voter turnout, what do you guys think? What are you thinking to yourselves when you see the consistency of the low voter turnout and the decline in voter turnout in Jamaica? In a trouble, no? Me want to know if it's not trouble or if you're not okay with it. You're supposed to want to do something to get the people them to come out, right? And let me tell you today in the upload, considering how me feel about them people, they are not found to feel the same way. But Bunting and Golding say they don't fit for nothing and they must move out of our politics because they're not good. There are people in the Jamaica Labour Party who can come and bring an enthusiasm and all these things to make the people them come out, come vote and get the independent voters them hopeful, optimistic, can even make some of the PNP voter them vote. And that no means say you push Andrew aside. Because Andrew has done some work where the JLP can campaign on that work. That's my position. When people are gonna say, boy, it's too close to an election. We are going to the poll in America in November. We have about 80 odd days left. And the ground has been swelling ever since the Democratic Party did what makes sense. We ought to be asking ourselves the question and asking the Jamaican people them, asking our neighbors and our families, why is the voter turnout in Jamaica so low? Why the decline? And then based on what the people are saying, you respond accordingly. You respond accordingly. You want to have people coming up because me I tell you no, when voter turnout is low, anything can happen. And it would be so sad for Andrew do all that work. And when you look the two political scavenger them come in and know nothing about governing, no know. Look here, Mark Golding and Peter Bunting no know nothing about crime or crime solving. When they were in the security ministry and the justice ministry, what to then do? As the chief national security authorities in the country and justice minister, we want to see them do about crime. Them carry themselves go Brooklyn, New York, or Texas, pan cartel and dancehall. That is not how you fix crime in our country. Them no know if they do nothing. So if because of selfishness and love and power loving, we are not thinking ahead and trying to get the people in within the next year and a half, if we're not thinking, how do we get these people to come out to vote? I could have never feel comfortable in our country where 37% of our people are come out and vote and 29. Come on, guys. Come on. Low voter turnout. You don't go and go Google it and see the consequence of low voter turnout in our country. That's not something we're supposed to get used to. That is not something that we're supposed to get used to. There are consequences on democracy of low voter turnout. But, I mean, we hear the political pundits talking about it and stuff like that, but we don't really hear this being addressed by the politicians. And I'm starting to wonder why. Why is that? You have some vloggers out here and some bloggers. If you talk about low voter turnout, all them care about is owning a power and power and power. They not talk about why the people them now come out come vote. Something is wrong. Seem like we have to send it down there to motivate the people to go out and vote. And I would have do a good job, I would have definitely do a good job because you're not going to know unless you really talk to the people. If I go to the people and ask them, why me couldn't not come out and vote? Why me could have to pay on to go out there go vote? So me get video, in the local election, me get video where me see people are say to the councillor, so they want to pay for go vote. Why the people them excited about voting? Why they don't want to exercise their democratic right? These are questions that need to be asked. You don't hear the politicians them talking about it. Okay. AC family, big up yourself. Thank you for joining. You are saying that you don't see Mark and the PNP overturning 16 seats to win. You would be very surprised to know what low voter turnout can do. You hear? Trust me. Yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. And so I am saying, yeah, because you afraid of Mark winning, Andrew, you believe Andrew should not run again. Listen, me no walk with a spirit of fear, Me no walk with a spirit of fear. All I am saying is that low voter turnout, consistent low voter turnout, poses a threat to democracy. It's not rocket science. It's not hard to understand. And if you AC family, if you are living in Jamaica, are you afraid if Mark Golding come in a power? Are you afraid? You hear? So you can't sit down there and not think critical and logical and not talk about freedom Mark Golding win. Whether Mark Golding win or win not, my pot shall go on every single day of the week. And my roof over my head every single day of the week. So are you feel worry, my love? I'm afraid. Me no walk with spirit of fear. Please I beg you not to hit the like button. Bad politicians turn off voters. So what are you saying now? Since we have had a consistent decrease in voter turnout, are you saying that majority of our politicians are bad? Is that what you're saying? Because we need the answer. We need the answer. Good night, Navle. Thank you for joining. I don't know if you don't understand the danger that is there. That those people pose. Let me see. History shows that a low voter turnout, low voter that a low voter favors the incumbent. We will see. Me know say with low voter turnout, anything is possible. It's very hard to, count out or discount anything. That me know. People may not really participate. I mean, with people like Golden and Bunting, if I did say PNP people them alone now come out, then they could have looked on it and say, all right, and them are the problem. I should have probably called Jamaica 411. Let me see if she did about the place. Something wrong with her phone. But if you did look on the numbers, them and say, say a PNP people them now come out come vote, then that is one thing. But the last time we checked, we hear say the JLP people them apathetic too. Wanna go on back, go look on the numbers. So the apathy now just come from one set of people or one side. And we need to be speaking to the people and asking them. We see it happen all the time, Alfonso. You will be surprised at what low voter turnout can cause. And now is the time to start get the people them to understand so them have a duty and them have their right to come out and vote, and they should. I know you will not agree with me. At present, this is the best economy I have seen since independence. That's what I would vote for, not an individual. If it's individual, Michael Manley is a choice. I am not um I am not discussing the economy tonight. You say that you would come out and vote for this government. You're probably a JLP, which is fine, right? But the facts still remain that as was written in the article to the Gleaner, and as we've heard many a times, when it comes on to term limits, them there's something they can turn off voters too. Yes. When people overstay, then welcome. You know, so when PJ Patterson did in a power for all that time, yes, if the Jamaican people them did have another option, maybe they would have voted out PJ, you know. But there was no real other option because the JLP did have for them internal problem and them something there. Good night, Miss Joan. No spirit of fear. Just talk the truth. I'm very passionate about the truth, which is okay. So, let me see. No, nothing wrong with the party, no, because right now, to tell you the truth, the PNP is not viable. Only an idiot would have get up and go vote for PNP in this condition, yeah. With them, the people there. So the party to form the next government is the Jamaica Labour Party. I agree with that, based on the conditions and what we have before us. However, I don't want to see nobody overstaying them welcome, and likewise the Jamaican people, and I think that is a huge part of the apathy in the country. That's what I am saying. Next year, I'm going to make 10 years since Andrew Holness did it. 10 years. Miss Joanna, what you have to say about the term limit? To them, I upload one video this morning. I'm going to give one a local news about, say, they might try use subliminal message for draw cartel in politics. And cartel wear every color bandana or kerchief running head or running face. Cartel are wearing kerchief them all long. But true, everybody seem to want to get a little clout off a cartel. Them come and put cartel on podcasts and I try shove orange kerchief narrative in a cartel face. And I talk about to give cartel seat and one heap of something. I'm telling today say, Bunting say, at the risers them attack it, so Bunting say anyhow, they recruit cartel him a come out a party. I'm telling you why I'm say that. So you can go watch the video if you don't watch it. So in the same video, we talk about the term limit, but somehow other part the earth the most. That's why I come back out here over here, so because I want to know other part the earth so. Like a me go campaign pan term limit. Uno no make me want to fall out labor rights, because I don't have the problem. No make me want to have nothing. I know me did go campaign pan term limit. Bruce Golden did a good thing when he tabled it. Unfortunately and sadly, Portia Simpson Miller said she was against it. She should not have been against it. It was a good thing. And this is one of the things them with this system where the British people them come leave give it is like we're so attached we cannot detach from it and can't realize what makes sense for we charting our own way forward. So Bruce Golding tried. In table it and the whole of them should have back it. So the argument come back up again now when Andrew Holness campaigned on it. So what will happen now? Some people are saying, well, this is not the right time. The right time was from 2016. It's actually overdue at this time. Remember me not go back down for my opinion, when me know me I say right, We no bigger than fi apologize and, change your mind if you realize say boy, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. But I know everything you can run come make excuses for because you are in favor of or affiliated with a particular political party. Are the truth? We must not delay progress. We must stop that because we're trying to be a developed country. Same way some Mark Golding come and try hold back with constitutional reform and them something there. Them are some hold down. When you not tired of hold down, I want you to tell me. When you not tired of hold down, everywhere you look, them I try hold on the country, I try hold back the country. I try keep the country in the same state where the colonial people them left it. When you not tired of it, man? You think so me can make no tribal politics come do me so? While I understand the term limit, in my opinion, I don't see anybody from either party that is fit at this time to run the country. Boy, Shay, that's a very pessimistic way to look at it. But me not fight you down still. A way I see your attack. Way I see your attack. Me can't fight you down for that. Me not agree with you still, but bad too bad after we're not the worst country in the world. Down to 80 find prime minister or president. No man, you not so bad. I mean, none that talk them something make nobody hear you. Pauline, if we in America did supposed to go by what you are saying, we'd have Joe Biden still there with Donald Trump and just resort with mine. Say, listen, November Trump will start call president. If we did supposed to go by your logic, my love. Jamaica has a year and some months or whatever left. So that is no excuse. Good night, Miss Prudence. Justice for Melissa all the time. Yes. Me soon come tell you now, all the people them plan to make Sylvia come off a murder. I soon come tell you now. Bunting and Mark Gold in them. All they want Sylvia come off a murder. I soon come tell you now. Jamaica like to adapt the bad things of America, while the government don't adapt a new constitution by reform the constitution. If them didn't adapt certain things like America, trust me, things would have been a little better. America not the perfect country in the world, but then system functional. Yesterday me hear one, me not even go go there and I allow that. I strongly believe in term limits, 2 term and you should be out. Yes. Not just the prime minister, the party leader too, We see both political parties in a Jamaica fall victim to that something there. Yes. And if PNP people them should be honest, no for them would tell us say PJ shouldn't stand there so long. Yes. If me call Liz right now, Liz will tell you no, I true Liz over Paris. And at different time zone. Too late. We can't call her. But Liz are one of them who will tell you. People must not stay too long. President Obama could have run a third time and won. But term limit. Them the other people, they don't want a constitutional reform, Them only want to come do things for symbolism. Because them want to do it for come take credit. This has become a take credit situation with Jamaica politics. I be a take credit thing a go on. Them not come for do things genuine, and that's why true and of them are do it. Them can come run in pan the constitutional reform committee and come dictate and tell the people them say hurry up and do it now or don't do it at all. And them style them come with because remember them are colonial people from morning and they still have the mentality there. Because Mark Golding sees Jamaica as a colony to still today. Because I'm not Jamaican, the man not rooted. I don't care if I'm born on Mars. The man not rooted Jamaican. in honor respect for Jamaica people them. Look how long him in a parliament illegally within dual citizenship. Look how long. Down to the very constitution what we have, him tell the people them say him is not in violation. When we and every constitutional lawyer in Jamaica know say the man is in violation because we are one local colony with some poor people. Who are we to tell him about say for renounce? The man say him now violate the constitution and him a lawyer. One man can wicked so. Me never not going out with them, you know. I am just saying, do what makes sense. But one thing me go say about that something here. You see, nobody should be comfortable. Not straying away from the argument, however, have you heard anything about Sylvia? Me soon come tell you no man. Miss Verona, me soon come tell you about that. Them have a plan, you know, to make Sylvia get off. Bunting, him are the number one architect of Sylvia getting off. Let me tell you something about a murder there. You see, when they kill Melissa, they know a murder. Sylvia and him sister, Bunting wife, and the rest of them went up there. And them call the risers them because them know say them will cover it up for them. And they make sure say them call. Anytime you see them something that happening in Jamaica, which is rare, really and truly, if I should speak the truth, what Sylvia them go on with as something rare in that society, in them circles there. But you see through them face them big on the law, them a go try call one of them look a police friend, and them a go try call one of them look a doctor friend. I wanna know which doctor go up there. Miss little bit of blood contacts yeah, Alfred does go up there. The whole of them under investigation because Alfred does we go tell the security forces them what him go up there go do. Who call him to come all the way up a Stony Hill after they shoot the woman. Who come talk about aneurysm? This is why PG and I not with them, you know. So them say them a go represent party and they invite PG. PG no bother with them. Then call them friend and then doctor friend and then police friend to come at the scene. And this is why I am saying now is not the time for no low voter turnout. Because them a murderer, yeah. Hey, Lord Jesus Christ. You put all them in a power, imagine who else them a go kill next and cover it up. And then call them police and then doctor friend for come tamper with the scene. See them there? A little bit of blood and aneurysm. You can't stay there. Me not take no vote, no low voter turnout lightly. And 1 year and a little bit of months before the election, me not see Jamaica assure up a good voter turnout. Now at the time when they should have gone and talk to people, them have, discussions with the people, seeing what the people are thinking, what's on their minds, what are the issues that they care about, things like that. There was a time when the politicians them in Jamaica, they were a little more communicative with the people. And I think that's partly why the apathy is high too, because everybody feel like say them bigger than people. No, them not. I don't know. No sit down and talk and interaction and go down to the people them level. Then too high up for the people them now. Mm-hmm. What a sad situation. Anyway, I just wanted to come and say that you know me read every comment. So when I posted those videos and saw some of the things that were said in the comment, I just had to come and set the record straight. Right? Remember me tell you no say Bunting them no know the first thing about fixing crime in a Jamaica. Are going to do some research and find the information about what the crime rate was when Bunting became the security minister, because they lie now. Them come tell people, them say, oh, how we bring down crime. Not no go so. Their method of crime fighting was to come in at the diaspora, come take set pan and use dancehall and dancehall culture instead of going after these notorious gangs in the country. They were good for nothing but to put on suit and sit down and chat. So for all of the good work where some of the good people them put in, then the people they are reverse. hmm Anyway, guys, I'm gonna talk back to you guys again soon. Make sure so no over there that channel, because one piece of sports analysis the whole week with the Olympic. Jesus Father. Me stress right out. Jamaica in the Olympic. What a disappointment. But thank God, the next Olympic is going to be in California. I shall be there. But this was very stressful, but a little fun and exciting nonetheless. We're track and field people. So I've taken a good little break from politics. So over there, that channel. Our name again. Well, I'm telling you. All I know over there. Come over upon Jamaica Politics Uncovered 2.0. Come subscribe over there, guys. That is the primary home of Jamaica politics. Come over there, guys. Come over there. When you don't want to miss nothing. How much I want to subscribe over there? Please hit the like button for me, guys. Please and thank you. I don't come out here come stressing out about no money. Please to hit the like button. Phil, tomorrow me can't tell you how them plan to get him off. Now tell me saying can't get off. I will always say Bunting Golden must not go near the big. You talk it like a joke. Lord have mercy. Look here, when you come over the other channel, guys. Tomorrow me talk to them. I forgot dive off in my bed. I got to get up so early in the morning. So we will catch up. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like button. And I will see you all tomorrow. Take care.